start. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Pierce gets it up and under. Quick lead for the Celtics.
Quick shot by Derek Fisher. Those are the worst type of shots you allow it.
Pierce isolated with Artest. Couple of jab steps and gets to go. Jeff, at this point in the series, you're now in Game 5. The teams, they know each other so well. Shot clock down to 5 for Pierce. Odom hand in his face, and Pierce still nails it. 6 early points for Pierce.
When they switch the Pierce pick and roll, well, again, late in the clock, they go to a Glenn Davis pick and roll. They switch it with Odom. A lot of dribbles, but he's still able to create that little step back. And earlier, against the quickness of Rondo, did a good job there in transition.
Pierce puts it in. Celtics shooting 61% from the field here in the opening period. Garnett has 6. Both teams attacking. Garnett back up top. Pierce the fake. Settles himself and hits a 3. Paul Pierce with 11 points. And their first three-pointer of the night. And a much better read.
And you get more offensive rebounds. That's how you stay in a game where you're not shooting well.
Pierce is shooting well. 6 for 9 from the field.
And he's doing this with no...
Walton's only played 18 minutes in this series, just 2 to 4. Pierce again. 15 for Pierce here in the first half.
I mean, if you're Paul Pierce,
I can get to it, and that's all. Just being aggressive with opportunity.
Despite the fact that there's a huge disparity in field goal percentage, the Lakers in the 30s, they're still attached. How?
9.
Looking to attack, and what did he do? He finds Kevin Garnett with a nice little pocket bounce pass. And what he did was he back dribbled, and then he got to the spot he wanted to and used his step back move to create space of Rasheed Wallace. Gasol's way back off, which allows Pierce to pull up.
Pierce back up top. Pierce for 3, puts it in. Largest lead of the night.
The floor. Pierce wide open and knocks it in.
Pierce had his best year from three-point. Goes right to the spot.
You got to play through that. The onslaught of Bryant. You have to take it sometimes.
Pierce, tough shot there. Boy, Pierce operating on all cylinders. He's 9 of 12. And Allen's never been known as a defender, but since he's been here, as Pierce gets inside and gets to the drop.
And Paul Pierce having his way on the offensive end, puts the ball on the floor, making a play. Isolation time and time again. As the timeout occurred, Bryant walks over to Jackson and says, "Let me guard him. Enough is enough."
It's the fact that Kobe Bryant asked to guard him, and he's not yet.
I like that decision. If you don't have Ron Artest in there,
is the basket going to count? No, they wave it off.
No, that basket has to count. It's
Derek's
a loose
bucket will go.
Like I was saying, I think if Artest is in the game, he's got to be given the...
They list him as 6'4", blocking a 7-footer. Pierce on the pull-up. Gets it to go. Pierce, 11 points here in the third.